The Eye on the Alamo extended play is brought to you by your San Diego County Toyota dealers, the San Diego Legion, the Broken Yoke Cafe, and by Stella Rosa Wines.
Kate Longworth, Eddie House. We're continuing our conversation from Eye on the Alamo here on yourview.com. The Final Four is set. We have number 11 Loyola Chicago facing Michigan. And on the other side of the bracket, a couple of number 1 seeds battling it out between Villanova and Kansas. Your picks to go?
I have Michigan prevailing over Loyola due to their defensive prowess. And then on the other side, I have Villanova winning because I think they can lean on their leadership and their experience, which I've been saying that it's super invaluable at this time of year.
Yeah, and I absolutely agree with you on that. I think that they have 3 players who were in the national championship game, won that game back in 2016, and I think they'll really draw upon that if they make it back there, and I think that Final Four experience will help them. So that kind of leads us to this discussion of, should players be giving their 4 years to a college program or one and done, working for the league and for college basketball, working for those players? Because this year, some of those one and done players we thought were going to light it up in March didn't advance even past the first round.
No, they didn't. And I think this is the problem with the one and done, is that if somebody's ready to play, they shouldn't have to go to college 1 year and be 1 year removed of high school. They're ready to come in right now and get it done, and I think they should be able to come in and get it done. I don't think that Marvin Bagley benefited from having played college basketball this year. He was going to be a top 2 pick regardless. The same thing with DeAndre Ayton last year. So I think that is a way for the GMs and the executives to kind of cover their tracks and get one more opportunity to take a look at these kids playing in really good competition. But on the flip side of that, I think it takes away a scholarship for somebody who could stay at a Duke or a Kansas or a Kentucky for 4 years or 3 years at that, and this one and done guy comes in and takes that scholarship and he has to go to another school. That's why you see some of these smaller schools playing a lot better.
Right, you know, some good points to that, and I think this is a discussion that will continue down the road for both the NCAA as well as the NBA. We'll see how that plays out. But in the meantime, as we head to a little break here, let's take a look at the scores, or the leading scores rather, this March. You had to play in 3 games at least to make it to our list. But it's interesting, like you said, those one and done players that you think were going to dominate, they're not all falling on this list, especially because they might not have even won 3 games with their squad. All right, Eddie House, Kate Longworth, and we're talking Eye on the Alamo extended play. You can find all of our discussions right here on yourview.com. We'll be with you all the way till they cut down those nets in San Antonio.